Hi guys, it's me, Kristen, aka Miss Christmas, and
Savannah.
And our video today is on the holidays, on Christmas. Because it is officially November, and that means Christmas time. Because I love Christmas, even though that's not how I got my nickname, Miss Christmas, I still do love it. And so I've got on my Christmas shirt that says, "Don't get your tinsel in a tangle." I've got my red sparkly bow, which I borrowed from Savannah. I've even got some red sparkly lips today. And we thought it would be fun. We're not rich, so we can't just go out and buy a bunch of stuff like some YouTubers. We wish, but whatever. But we get these holiday catalogs in the mail. This one's from Walmart, and it's all Legos, nothing else. And then we have the Meijer, and we have the Target Christmas toy catalogs. And so what we've done is we're going to go through and look through these catalogs and see what we think each other would like for Christmas. Now, there's a bit of a twist because obviously I'm not a child anymore, and although I do like some toys still, I don't really ask for like toys anymore. So Savannah is going to be shopping for the inner child, or like for me when I was around her age, or a child anyways. And I am going to be picking things from these catalogs that I think she likes right now. So we're going to go through the Lego because it's only Legos. We're just going to pick 2 each from this one. And then from the Meijer and Target, we're going to pick 5 each. And we're going to compare and see who picks best. Maybe we saw something the other would really actually like, but we kind of missed it. Or maybe we're like super good and we just like know everything that the other person likes. Or maybe we know each other horribly and we didn't pick any of the same things. We don't really know. So we'll go hunt in these catalogs. Here you go.
Thank you.
And we'll be back to compare. Okay, we are back and we are ready to compare notes. So which do you want to do first? Do you want to do me?
Yeah.
Or you?
You.
So what you picked out for me and what I picked out for me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so hold on. Let's do which catalog first do you want to do?
Target.
Target? Okay, Target was by far the largest catalog. So it's really hard to pick because there were, how many pages in this
Like
thing?
100.
88 pages front to back. So it was really hard to just pick 5. Well, I don't know. I mean, it was hard, but it was easy. I don't know. Anyways, okay, Savannah, go ahead and tell me which page to go to.
Okay, go to page 5.
5. Ooh. Page 5. And what did you pick out for me on page 5?
I picked out Barbie Town Home.
Okay, so she like picked out the Barbie house, which I would have totally picked out, but I actually had 2 different Barbie houses when I was growing up. The first one I got when I was pretty young, and then the second one I got when I was a little bit older than Savannah. And they were both pretty awesome. So I did not pick out the Barbie Dream House, but that is a really great guess because I loved all things Barbie. What's the next one?
Go to page 8.
8. Okay, here we are on page 8.
So I picked out Cry Babies regular.
Cry Babies. Oh.
I based it on her telling me how much she loved babies when she was young. She still does.
I did love babies. I still love babies. I would probably not have picked out these for myself just because I always liked the most realistic babies possible. Still do. Still love like actual babies. So, I don't know if I would have picked these or not, but this is definitely not something I put on my list for my inner child.
Well, that's okay.
Let's keep going.
Go to page 16.
Oh, I turned right to it. Okay. Page 16.
I picked out My Arcade Micro Retro Arcade Mrs. Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man. Okay, so it's micro, not micro. But, okay, so she picked out this Miss Pac-Man. I was not as into Miss Pac-Man when I was younger. That came, like, probably in my later teens, so I did not pick that one out either.
Well, I didn't know that.
I know, it's okay. It's true that I do like Miss Pac-Man, but not as much when I was younger.
Go to page 48.
48.
This is sort of Barbie's too, so that's why I picked it.
Alright, here's page 48.
I picked the BTS Fashion Dolls regular.
Okay, it's these guys. That is a good guess again. So, I think these are like kind of like K-pop dolls or some, I don't know, like foreign singing dolls. I don't really know who they are. So again, when I was growing up, like there were not many male Barbie dolls, and I super wanted like a Ken. I wanted a Ken so bad. And I did eventually start getting Kens, like I would ask and ask. But I didn't pick this one either, but it's a good guess.
I don't know which page this was on because I forgot to put the page. Inspiration.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. Page 61. Okay. The Inspiration Art Case. Now, I don't want to give anything away, but I did not pick this one. However, I may or may not have picked something similar in a different catalog. So, none of these were the ones I picked. So, here's the catalog.
Okay,
now, I'll tell you the ones I actually picked.
Okay.
So, we're in Target, page 44.
44. Here's page 44.
Page 44.
Oh, you picked
And it was the Anna and Elsa 2-pack fashion dolls. So I kind of had a hard time because there weren't as many what I consider to be like cool Barbie sets in any of the catalogs, but I really, really love Barbies, and I also liked unique dolls, so maybe that was the hardest one for me to pick. That was like the last one I picked in the Target catalog. So now go to page 47. Here we are. All right, page 47, I picked the Chelsea camper. So, it's this little one right here with the little Chelsea doll. I loved the Chelseas and the Kelly dolls when I was growing up. They were like really cool. Especially when they first came out, I was like, oh my gosh. And I think I probably ended up having like at least 15 of those little Barbie
pick those out
Kellys.
but I was like, I'm not
So
sure.
I picked out the camper. Okay, now page 57.
Well, I didn't know you would like anything on that page.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't really pick it up.
So Savannah was right in that I did like art things and crafting things. So I picked out the bubble drop maker, which honestly, I'm not even sure now exactly what this one is, but it looks super cool. And it says create your own bubbles with glitter and charms. And I think if I had paid attention to like what it says, I think I would have been like, ooh, I like that. I want that. So next page is 72. Waiting. Okay, the next thing I picked was the One Stop Shop Deluxe Wooden Play Store. It's this one right here, and it's kind of like young childish, but I can guarantee you that I would have liked something like this up until at least I was 12, and it probably would have been way too small for me at that age, but totally would have loved it.
I was gonna pick that, but I was like, maybe not. I don't think she liked this.
Yeah, and I did have like one of the I don't know if it's original, but one of the older style play sets. It's not old. It wasn't old to me. It was new, but like it's old now. Mm-hmm. Okay, last thing, page 76.
This page. See, I didn't. I was like, no, she won't pick anything on that. No, she won't pick anything on that. Nah, she doesn't like any of that.
Okay, so I picked this Peg Perego Polaris, the RZR 900. And the reason I picked this particular one is it's pink. And when I was younger, they came out with those cars that were like the pink Barbie one. So I totally would have picked that if they had this in this catalog. But given they didn't, that was what I thought would be the closest. So when I think I was like probably like at least 8 when I first saw them. I don't know if they had just come out at that time or if I just became aware of them at that time. But I wanted one so bad, and I was already, like, too big for them. So I never got one, but I totally wanted one. So for my inner child, I picked one. All right, next catalog.
Let's go to the Meijer catalog.
Meijer.
Okay, go to page 20.
20. Okay, ooh. It's the Nerf.
So, I picked the Nerf Eliot Ravenfire. Letter F.
Letter F. Which is this one.
That one.
Nope, it's this one.
Oh, I thought it was that.
This one right here is what she picked, but this one right here is what she meant to pick. Yeah. There's an interesting fact, which you'll have to stay tuned for our second video to find out about this page right here. But, okay. I did not pick out those.
Oh, I thought it was this one. I meant to write down.
It's okay. We know. All right, next one.
Go to page 17. This one's really cool. Okay. So, for you, I picked out the Dexter Art Studio with easel. Letter D.
And ding, 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 we have our first winner. This set right here, I put it on my list too. Good job. She knows me. Yes, I totally would have picked this out. And if I had read the description, which I can't guarantee I would have at a young age, but it comes with an easel, which I would have been stoked about. But yes, definitely would have picked an art set.
Okay. Go to page 11. I was trying to give it a play before you were there.
I won't turn the page. Okay. Interesting.
Okay, so I picked, this might be a little cheesy, but I picked out Mr. Potato Head Party Spud, letter E.
Very cute. I did not think of or pick anything like that.
I'm sorry. I picked out that one.
It would not have been on my radar as a kid.
Sorry.
Okay, next.
Go to page 7.
7. Okay. She's thinking like a young Kristen.
I picked out Holiday Barbie Doll letter D.
And I picked it out too. Good job. Woo! This one right here.
So stay on page 7.
Uh-huh.
And the last thing in this catalog that I picked out for you was Barbie Dream Plane Playset, letter E.
Oh my goodness, another winner. I totally picked out that one. Yes, I totally would have loved that. Again, I thought about the Barbie house, but I was like, no, I had them. So I did not have a plane, so I would have loved that.
Okay, so.
Is that the last one?
No, now for Walmart. In this one, yes.
Yeah, oh, okay.
But
Then, now the Walmart Lego catalog. Okay, last one for me.
Okay, so I picked out, for you, go to page 2.
Okay.
I picked out Lego City Advent Calendar.
Advent calendar.
Advent.
Yeah. Ta-da! This one right here. And very nice. I did not pick that out. Okay. Honestly, if I think about it, I probably would not have picked out myself an advent calendar because when I was little, like, I didn't know there were other ones. Like, I thought they were only chocolate or like the ones where you just poke out and there's like a picture behind it. And if I would have seen the price, I would have been like, nope, Mom can't afford that. And I would know that other people might give me stuff for Christmas, but, you know, then it'd be too late. So, I did not pick that one.
Okay.
Next one.
Go to page 12. This is the last one I picked out for you.
Okay.
I picked out Treehouse Treasures.
Treehouse Treasures. Oh, cute. I did not pick that one either, but I don't think. Wait, hold on. I got those ones mixed up. No, I did not. But yeah, that's really cute. I do like that one.
Okay.
All right, so I'll show you which ones I... Wait, did I do myself for...
Yeah, you did.
Did we do me for... Oh, we told a few of them, but not all of them for the Meijer catalog.
Oh.
But we'll go back to it. Okay, let's finish up with the Walmart one. So what I actually picked was page 3, the Lego Large Creative Brick Box, which is this one right here. Ta-da! That one right there, which this is like a picture of the Legos that are in it. So when I was a kid, I don't remember as many of the building sets as they have now. It was more like you got a big box or case of Legos and you just built whatever you wanted. So I think I would have been more prone to pick something like this, or at least that was more what was in the stores, I think. Because they did have the sets, but not just not as many. For sure not as many. So that is why I picked that. And then the other one I picked was page 13. And yep. It was this one right here, the Heartland City Amusement Pier.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to pick that one.
And I think twofold. Obviously it was Legos, which I wasn't huge into. I did have some. And I always like to build things like houses and whatever. So again, like the sets weren't as interesting to me. But this one happens to be an amusement park, like pier. And I totally loved the swings when I was younger. So I think I might have picked something like that.
Okay.
All right. Going back real quick to the Meijer magazine. We did match up a few, but for the ones we didn't, let's see what they were. Okay, so you got the...
I got 2 on the Barbie page.
Yeah, you got the Barbie things.
And then I got
the art set. So page 25.
Okay, this is page 25, right?
All right, I picked the Aladdin DVD. Now, obviously, Aladdin did come out when I was younger. Not the live action, but the animated. So I picked it partly because I loved Disney movies and DVDs. They came out definitely when I was older. Like, we didn't have a DVD player until I think it was like maybe 17 or something. I don't know. Anyways, but VHS it would have been for me probably. And I picked the Aladdin one because it was Disney and it was kind of had a princess in it, which I was totally, you know, girly. And yeah. So, and I also really loved watching movies. Like, Mom and I would always watch movies together. So, that, and then the other thing that I picked out, ooh, this one was maybe hard. Page 26. Okay, so the Nintendo Switch I picked out. Now, obviously I'm not done. It's my turn. Come back over here. You're out of frame. Get back over here. Okay, so I picked out the Nintendo Switch because, well, we didn't have Nintendo Switch when I was little, but we had Nintendo and Super Nintendo and N64. And you know the whole spiel of when it went down. And of course Game Boy. So this is kind of like a Game Boy, I guess, right?
Yeah,
don't you think?
I was gonna pick that one of those for
So,
you that I didn't know. Like I wasn't sure, so
yeah.
I didn't.
Anyway, so I picked out Nintendo Switch because it's kind of like Game Boy, and I did ask for a Game Boy when I was younger. I did get one. Thank you, Santa / Mommy. And I picked out 2 games to go with it just because, you gotta have some games. So I picked out the Yoshi Crafted World and the Super Mario Maker 2. Mario was my favorite. Yoshi was right up there with him because they kind of in the same thing. And then Donkey Kong after that.
Okay.
All right, so that one is mine. Stay tuned if you want to see what I picked out for Savannah, what she picked out for herself. And maybe, maybe if you know Savannah, you might get some Christmas ideas from her. So,
yeah.
All right. Go to our next video if you want to see that.